The historic Kensington Oval, nestled in Bridgetown, Barbados. A battleground where bat meets ball, transformed into the mecca of rugby sevens in the Caribbean. The 2018 Mitsubishi Electric Rugby Barbados World Sevens featured 23 men's and women's teams from around the world, past and present rugby internationals, as well as rugby sevens Olympians, going head-to-head for a slice of the US $30,000 in prize money on offer.
Covering across, making a step inside, just a great little step, and she's got the pass away. Not much further to go, and she's managed to get around the corner. That's Electra Marcel for St. Lucia, getting them back in the game. Now we've got a game on our hands. There's some space. Nobody's going to be catching him. Found himself a little bit of space there. Kwame Green angles. Takes it forward. They've got a bit of space. If they can get the offload, and they can, and they go over Rogues. Went over the back. A Rogue's hand got to it, but he ended up in the TNT hands, and they've got some space here. And he's going to go over in the corner. Hopefully he'll go along. He should have come back inside.
Yeah, so Atlantis they've been around for a while now. It's first tournament in 1986 at Harvard Sevens, where they finished runners-up.
Premiership.
Right. Oh, so beautiful hands here. Good
standard of play, so really going to be a challenge for Guadeloupe, I think. And there you go. This is a second try. The Ponty Butchers.
Yes.
Testing Pantor back there, but she's confident when she goes forward. Makes it look easy. It wasn't even a sidestep. Just glided. It's a glide step. But actually, he was invited to be involved in a goat race.
A goat race?
In Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, great try. Now that they can get it out wide, this is a competition for speed alone. And Guadeloupe are going to win that one. Off to the races and makes it look easy. Great little sequence. And Guadeloupe dotting it down under the sticks. A little bit of rain coming down here in Barbados to get this game underway. Unfortunately, a bit of rain. We don't want rain in Barbados, but we want to rain with tries. And here's Facey. He's going to put this one under the sticks for sure. Contact there at the 22. They found a little bit of space, and there's an early try for the Barbarians. Great try there. He's looking for his support. There it comes. A loose ball again. Now what's going to happen? We've got Rogues. They're off to the races. He's getting chased down, but I don't think he's going to catch him. Great try, Rogues against the flow.
Barbados Jet Blue.
So the sponsor, I'm presuming, is the airline who brought us in. And Barbados are about to make a bit of an upset. Great chase.
Oh, wow.
But again, quick recycle, clinical recycle from Project Warboy.
Countries like Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, wherever it might be. That's a great weaving run by the guy who's effectively the long stop for the Ponty Butchers. But and step inside. Will she make the line? Yes, she just does.
Well, Guadeloupe have kept themselves in the game with that try.
One of the trustees, Joe Douglas.
Okay.
And we said to them, we've been looking for a charity to support for the past few years, but we haven't been able to find one. And so
she was their starting fly half in the Women's Premier League this fall. Yeah, really good ball movement. Here's Emily Heinrich. She was one of our centers in our recent Eagles 15s tour. She played in Chicago.
Very quick tap and go. She's looking to get around the outside. She looks like she's won that race, and she's off. Can she get herself around the corner as well and get closer to the stick? She does. In the pink on the right with ball in hand right now. That's the legendary Heather Fisher, just waltzes through to score a try. That's not a bad time to get live feedback. God. Cygnet are going to have to work really hard defensively here. A lot of pressure. A big step inside and another one.
Oh, man.
And she won't be stopped from there.
The Saracens, they're called Snekaras.
Which I've just been informed is Saracens backwards, which makes sense. And that's the first try of this game. Just rolling in. Atlantis played very well last year. Maybe a bit more of a challenge this over the years, and for us to be here doing this with a dirty, great big rugby pitch sitting in the middle of the cricket field.
In our schools program, from which that formed the basis of our Get Into Rugby program. But
Don't worry too much about it. It's been nice temperature. Steps inside. Guadalupe's got the space around the outside, but again another covering tackle coming as he got him, reaches and gets it. And Northeast have managed to control the ball. A nice little adjustment on her lead in there. The pass went across the face. Oh, and she found a bit of space.
Yeah, she doesn't like to waste time. She just runs it straight up the middle.
Beats another one. Hands it over. And that's not going to be a competition.
Steph the ref is like, no.
On it.
Oh.
They've gotten through.
That's at number 11. She was great in that
Money
Oh, man.
at this point.
Yeah, I just wouldn't bet.
Passes hand off. Dip arm from Heather Fisher. And goes around the corner. She's got someone chasing. So we are resuming our weekend of rugby here at the Kensington Oval in Barbados. We're coming up with the Jamaica Young Crocs against local boys Artec Rogues. And goes on the short side, sees a gap, and it looks like he's going to get over in the corner. Great try, Artec Rogues. True fan likes to support them just because they're entertaining the way they play rugby. There's Facey going around in the corner. He wants to step back inside. A little dangerous, very confident young man. Yesterday had a great day.
Yes.
Number 3 from the Barbarians. He played really well. Look at him controlling, directing, and then just going and doing it himself. Look at that. Great work. Super confident. Great player.
There it is.
St. Lucia came out on top, I believe, in the rugby competition just a few months ago here in Barbados, and she's squeezing around the corner, getting for that try.
It can be that sport, you just need a grass patch, and the more kids are enjoying it, it's just the skill level is gonna rise, and as we say that, St. Lucia take up and score under the post.
Free, gave her the yellow, so that just started. So that's Kiki with a bit of space down here, so they're going to run in for the first try of the game. So you didn't miss anything, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the Kensington Oval.
In August, a really great player.
Long pass, skipped along. 1v3 though, can she do it on her own? She's just dragging them along. Oh my god, that actually happened! Nekara's team.
I think that try scorer there, number 5, Bestjean Unk is the name.
Yeah, a bit of a mix of players from this squad. They're officially wearing sort of Scottish emblems on their kit. The opposition is Swansea Signets that they played earlier today, first thing in the morning, in white, team from Swansea. Big stiff out there. She's getting around the edge on her own. I think she's going to finish that. She's getting chased down and manages to dot it down right in the corner. Took a bit of impact. Maybe a grandfather or something.
Oh, wow.
Was that not a forward pass or it just bounced?
It bounced forward.
Looking to go around the outside. Finds a bit of space. Skips one tackle. There's another one coming, but she's not going to make it. Trinidad and Tobago Police making the yards that count to get the first try of this game. Now there's some space. Kamika, President, steps around the outside. She's doing it on her own.
Set for a high tackle.
Barbados play it quick. Attacking that line. And he's gone through. He's found a little bit of space. Because Day.
He touched down the first try for them, didn't he?
He did. He played well yesterday also. So yeah, another one to watch. Barbados commanding lead. Barbados recovering it again. Landed a bit awkward there. And Jamaica at me. Ah, yes, stretching over to get across. But look at this, opening it up.
Police are up again.
Getting chased down. He's aiming for the corner. He's going to step back inside. The chase gave up. You've got to keep it involved in women against boys, like sort of push that. What's the deal with on the women's side of the game within your team primarily, and then after a little bit of
Well, as you know, we got a good.
He's gotten a few extra bumps that he maybe didn't deserve just because of his name. You know what I mean? But okay, great. So yeah, but he didn't come through this year. I haven't seen him so far.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't came. No. He sent a lovely little video for us.
Oh, nice.
And his explanation.
Yeah, that we had the wrong college for him, or the wrong club anyway.
Ooh, lucky bounce there. The Atlantis man was just in the right place at the right time. Ball just literally landed in his hand, and a nice little offload on the inside.
And there's Jade McGrath. Where did we say she grew up? Toronto and Abu Dhabi. Yeah, she's no stranger to the try line. Dots it down the corner for Sion, puts him on the board.
Northeast Academy putting Ekos under pressure. And she's going through the middle. She's going to take that. Almost knocked the post down on the way through. Going forward. Changing direction. Little chip through for herself. She's going to try and chase that one down. She's football kick ahead. Can she bring it down? Last year, but maybe the accuracy of the kicking is not the same. Really opening up the defense there. And over in the corner. Ball was hanging in the air for a while. Really struggling to get out of the 22. Can she get across that 22 line? There she goes. She shows. Goes on her own. Covered tackles are coming across, but being missed. She's still got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do, but she's doing it. She's widening the gap. She gets across the line, surely. Yes, and dots it down.
Police team. And he didn't back himself. He didn't think he had the pace. But that's a great kick through. That's a great bit of footballing skills, and off the post, he controls it and scores a terrific try. That's a really, really good score. But this is another opportunity.
And he's gone quick. And he shows and goes. It was beautiful. Sublime skills of the big number 3 for Barbados, the local boy. The crowds are cheering. The flags are waving over there in the Worrell, Weeks and Walcott stand. So, Project Waterboys are getting us underway for the men's final of the Barbados Sevens. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the Kensington Oval. Project Waterboys from Scotland against Ponty Butchers from Wales in the final of the Barbados Sevens, playing rugby on a cricket ground.
In weather that is nothing like it normally is in Scotland or Wales.
Absolutely. We've been loving it out here. Apparently it's very hot outside. We've got the luxury of being in the commentary booth in the AC. Let's see what goes on down there on the field. Project Waterboys have been phenomenal. Last year's champions. Very aggressive going forward. Patient when it's appropriate. This is going to be a real contest, a real battle of wits, I think, as well. They have crossed paths before, these two teams, on several occasions, I'm led to believe. Probing, looking for a space.
The key thing in matches like this now, we've got some really quality players opposite each other, is discipline, organisation and discipline, not leaving a gap. And always knowing that if somebody steps and half makes a break, there's somebody behind to make sure that that gap can be filled. And that was a really good tackle from the winger out wide.
He had to make it. If he didn't get to it, that quick hands would have been punished, or would have been punishment. Crossing into the 5. Support's there for him.
Big opportunity here going wide for the Scottish side.
He's gotten loose. Driving over the line, he's got across the line. Did it get held up or not?
And just being just, I think one of the Welsh hands was underneath the ball. So it's a 5-metre scrum. But it will be a put-in to the Scottish side.
Yeah, I think maybe half a body, an arm or something was under that ball.
He could have run 70 yards to score a try, but as it was,
It has been a long couple of days.
he knocked it on, and this is a opportunity for the Project Water Boys in the Welsh 22. A big, powerful running. good
Oh,
offload, and
great
that
stuff.
Is that. I suspect
That could
try
be.
will be enough for the Water Boys.
That could be the defining moment for the Project Water Boys. Potentially becoming 2-time champions.
Yeah, and it's going to be 2 scores, you see, because the converted try here means that the Welsh side have got to score twice now.
That's an uphill task at this point. Are you going to get a second, third, fourth, fifth wind at this point to be able to take the ball from Project Water Boys at this point? And they've got such a controlling manner about the game and really never giving the ball up over the last few minutes.
I tell you, one of the key moments though was when the Ponty Butcher player ran out of play on the far side unnecessarily, just allowed himself to get pushed off the pitch. Ever since then, the Water Boys have just kept the ball relentlessly, and tiny little moments like that, can make such a difference in a match.
Absolutely.
I mean, that was a mistake by the Water Boys there because the ball didn't go 10.
Just a little bit impatient.
Yeah.
If you'd have just let it float across, it might have been all right. There's McGee. McGee's always trying to do something special.
Yeah, but that's not very intelligent because he's kicked the ball away now and they've just lost possession again.
Desperation at this point, I think. Trying to do anything. Big bump and run.
That was a massive collision on the far side there, it really was. And opportunities again for the Water Boys if they go wide. Good tackle.
Good tackle.
Really good tackle.
Good
That's
contest.
a penalty, I think, to the Ponty Butchers.
He'll go quickly.
And
some fresh legs on.
yes, they have.
Ball's loose. Got numbers out there.
Oh, and that's a handoff. That's a fend off and under the posts. So,
Okay, this is getting interesting.
well, this is a very straightforward conversion. Don't rush it though. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. There's still time for one more play. And one of the players who I suspect is probably not a seasoned kicker of the ball was very keen to take it urgently there, and then
Was abruptly told not to.
and then McGee, who is the guy you were talking about, who is the kicker. Oh, it's the last kick of the game anyway.
That's it.
Why. Oh well.
So Project Water Boys, once again, the champions of the Mitsubishi Electric Rugby Barbados World Sevens here in the Kensington Oval, of all places. They've managed to retain their title. Thank you to the production. This is Gavin McLeavy at the Mitsubishi Electric Rugby Barbados World Sevens. We've got the women's final just beginning. Écosse Féminine from Scotland. With the ball in pink on the left-hand side of your field. The legendary Heather Fisher playing for them. Very recognisable face, I'm sure. Playing against the Cyan Sirens, last year's champions from the USA. I've got my sidekick here, Tiffany Faye, joining me right now. The expert on women's rugby in the USA, and also an assistant coach for the professional men's rugby in the USA. Well, the first female rugby coach in professional rugby. How you doing, Tiff? You had a good break there.
I'm doing well. Yeah, I leave for 2 games. What, do you miss me or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, I got a little bit upset that you were over in the VIP lounge. Just
I went
bouncing.
downstairs to stretch my legs, and I found out I had a quick catch up with Joanne and Toshi while they were warming up for the final. And Écosse actually won this 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't around then. Which
No.
was, I guess. Okay, yeah, I wasn't around at that time. So
Yeah,
before my
so-
time.
Oh, here we go. Speaking of Kiki versus Heather.
Nice contest there, huh?
Yeah.
And away to the races. Kiki's got some wheels, but she couldn't do it. Oh my lord, she's flipped. So Écosse Féminine first on the table. That was quick. Been on for what, 30 seconds, a minute at the most. Great start for them.
That's Bassie. Bassie return. Dutch 7s and 15s.
Yes, a lot of players from Holland on this Écosse team. Group of 4 of them, I believe. Is that right?
Yes. There's
Some serious talent out there.
yeah, there's about 4 or 5 of them here. We met some of the parents yesterday over at the stands after the game. Very proud parents.
Absolutely.
There's the replay there. So smart, you know, Heather's been obviously breaking the lines a lot, but this is the first time where she's actually had that support really gassing up next to her, you know. I guess they were talking about not letting her go alone and you know, and making the most of these opportunities.
Slightly deeper kick this time from the Scion Siren. Not completely out of this game. It's not without. It's not out of their reach. You're gonna have to work pretty quickly to get possession again.
No, big hit of Nate on Tilly. Here goes Heather Fisher.
She's beaten 3 so far. She's gonna outrun the 4th potentially. She's taking a real close look. She's slowing down, but I think she's got the lungs for it, and she does. Great try, Heather Fisher. She's done some miles today. Huh?
She has. Here's that replay again, just showing her class.
What an ambassador she has been for this competition this weekend.
Yeah, and she's really enjoying it. You know, she talked about how impressed she is with the quality. So you can you can almost guarantee she'll be back, you know, to play again next year.
If she doesn't come back, I'll be personally offended.
I mean, it could be because of you. We'll see. So then you should be offended.
Nah, I think there's a lot of people that had a really good time this weekend. I know they're enjoying themselves out there right now. Scion Sirens would like to be enjoying themselves a little bit more, but they've got a bit of work to do before they can enjoy something. Got to do the work.
That's Wanamaker there. Go Dana. Dummied the ref, did she?
That's exactly what I just saw. Yep.
Really big hit.
Taking it up, looking for a space. And there's the space. She's released it. And again, Fisher on the hunt.
Yeah, Tim Wikipedia over here is really impressed with Heather's work rate. Here we go. Let's go, Dana. Just putting Kiki away on the corner. Oh, just gets caught there.
Another half yard and she'd have been over in that corner, I think.
Wait to see us on the field. You think we're sweetie.
I am sweet.
There's
she's away.
Nate.
She's gone through. Scion Sirens, are they still in this game? There can't be much time left. I think they're still 2 tries down. Do the graphic on the screen. 31-19 currently. It might be a little bit out of reach, but they're still battling back. They're trying to keep themselves involved in the game, and that is it.
That's our final. Those are our winners.
Écosse Feminine have won it all.
You know what? And well deserved. They have been outstanding this whole tournament.
They really have. They had one major scare against Northeast Academy in the semi-finals, but they managed to pull it back at the death.
By the end of the action-packed 2 days, Project X Waterboys of Scotland narrowly defeated Olran Ponty Butchers of Wales in the men's elite finals to lift the trophy. Also taking home $10,000 in the ladies elite section was defending champions Rugby Écosse Feminine of Scotland. They defeated Scion Rugby Academy of the USA. So, the big question is, who will dethrone the defending champions of 2018? Join us again in 2019 for the Rugby Barbados World Sevens.